Episode 3, Drop With Me. Today we got professional golfer Chad Hambright. We're at Arroyo, Trabuco today, home of Michael Block, home of Chad Hambright. And today we're going to get all into his story. He coaches both me and now Evan, who just had his first lesson.
Fuck off. Fuck off. That's all it is, man. Having that awareness of that.
That was shocking, not gonna lie to you. He told me I was a shit golfer, no help, just done deal, just give up now.
I interviewed Chad off to the side. I was like, he should just quit, right? And then Chad was like, yeah, probably.
Exact opposite, actually.
So honestly, first time I ever had a lesson, crazy story. Actually, the only other person that looked at my swing was his father, actually for 15 minutes, which is like a crazy story.
Wait. Not to cut you off. Who is your dad? Everyone keeps talking about your dad.
Yeah, so my dad is actually my only instructor. Obviously introduced me into the game. Back in the 80s, he was one of the originators in long drive, actually.
Oh,
I love that.
okay.
Back when they hit persimmon woods, and then he was actually the first one to ever play a metal wood in a long drive competition. My dad and I have been working together ever since I started playing golf at 14 years old. So he's taught me everything in the game, and then kind of I've gone on and gotten pretty knowledgeable as well. So, and he still teaches down in Carlsbad in a little indoor studio.
So that's how you hit it a mile. Okay, right. That makes sense.
Yeah, not as far as he did. I mean, he would, back in the day, I think his longest in competition was 386 with all the old equipment. So
With the persimmons?
Yeah, the old ball. So
I couldn't do that with the new drive.
that kind of translates. I mean, they were swinging at 140 back then. So the new technology would be pretty similar. I mean, they would be able to figure it out. It was a different game back then, but I'm sure that it wouldn't be too. What Kyle Berkshire and everyone else is doing,
yeah.
Obviously taking it to a whole nother level. They're swinging at 155, but for the longest time, they were swinging it at, high 130s, low 140s, mid 140s. My dad was kind of sitting right in there.
This guy's no slouch either.
No, yeah.
Chad has played at the PGA Tour event, at the Farmers. I mean, where do we even start with all that?
Honestly, I'll start with this.
Yeah.
First time I ever met Chad, he invited us out to his home course at Crosby's.
Oh, this is a great story.
Next thing you know, we walk in the members lounge and it says Chad Hambright, his last
There's
name.
A big plaque.
And it says course record was, what is it, 58?
59.
59, there you go. 59. Then I met him and he goes, yeah, dude, I had like 2 more opportunities for an eagle and a birdie, I think he said.
Yeah, I mean, I left my putt for 58 on the lip on the last hole, so.
That's enough said.
So.
Yeah, that's enough said. So that was my first introduction to Chad. And then we gambled him and we got our asses kicked.
3 of us all
Three
played
against
on
one.
a team, and we played Chad as an individual, and we lost.
All below 7 handicap.
Yeah,
You
we're
guys
all
were
below.
3 up with 4 to play, by the way.
We were 3 up with
There you
4
go.
to play.
Thanks for making me feel better.
And Chad just turned on that PGA Tour switch, whatever it was, and just took us out.
Yeah.
And that was, it was like he was our coach at the time, and also the guy giving us nightmares at the time, because it's like, wow, we have no shot to
Yeah, I
ever
think it was
be
like
on this
4 holes
level.
left and he pretty much just looked at us like, okay, it's time to play.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's time to play. How did it feel for your first tee shot of the PGA Tour?
I was actually way nervous leading up to it. So I got in through a Monday qualifier.
That's what I wanted
that's
to know.
crazy.
The backstory. Like,
So
how
I
did
got
you
in
even
through
get
a Monday qualifier at Bear Creek. Turns out the Monday got postponed due to rain to Tuesday. Tournament started Wednesday that year.
there? Oh, shoot.
So I
you were
played
going.
Tuesday. I ended up finishing T1 of the qualifier for make it. So I was in. I knew I was in when I made birdie on 18. And right away, I had a beer with my family. And then I was like, it didn't really set in that I was playing in the event. And then I went home. I lived 15 minutes from Torrey Fines, thankfully. Didn't get too much sleep. Showed up at the course with my girlfriend, my dad, my caddy, 2.5 hours before. Usually I get there about an hour before, just to make sure all the tickets are done, like get my yardage books, get my caddy registered. I'm teeing off at 9:45, 9:50. So it was a quick turnaround. And actually, funny, now that we're at Arroyo Trabuco with Michael Block here, he was the one that actually calmed me down a little bit. He was the last one to say, hey man, your normal 8-iron is a normal 8-iron out here. And once I heard that, that took like so much weight off my shoulders. I was like, wow. So I don't have to do anything special today. Like, I just keep playing. It helped too that I, just got done playing yesterday. I shot 7 under to get in. I'm playing well. So it's like, I just go straight in. And people thought I maybe have played Torrey Pines a bunch before. I only played the north once and the south once. So I was kind of going in somewhat blind. But, I mean, I showed up at the tournament a bunch of times before to watch. So I knew the holes. And getting to the first tee, once I stepped over the ball, I actually was less nervous than I thought. Usually when I'm really nervous, my body goes numb, hands go numb. And I'm like, I enjoy that feeling personally because it means something. But I was like, man, I can actually feel my arms. I can actually, and then I ended up hitting a good shot and birdied the first hole. So
Wow.
I was off and running.
Were you on north or south when you started?
North one.
Okay,
yeah.
north.
So it was just
yeah.
a driver up the middle
Yeah.
and then hit gap wedge like 10 feet and made it. So then I was like, really,
you
really
must have
calm.
really chilled out there.
Yeah,
you
I was
started off with
fine.
birdie.
And then made a good par save on 2. I ended up missing the cut that week, but it was awesome.
But you
so
were
many
there.
people out there, and yeah, it was great.
Wow.
Yeah,
So it's pretty crazy that this is how I always explain, like, my new coach, Chad, he's like the real deal. It's essentially, we're learning golf from someone who used what he's teaching us and on like a high level.
Well, no,
Do you know
obviously
how much
all
confidence
the-
that gives me?
And all the
like, in
knowledge,
anything?
all the knowledge. I mean, we talked about, I asked you the question earlier and I'll ask you again, like, where'd you learn all this? And your answer, literally, well, I'll have you say your answer.
Yeah, I mean, obviously it stemmed from my dad. I mean, and then just spending so much time with him on the range, everywhere. And then as the years go on, our main goal was to be able to self-diagnose my swing while I'm playing. Like, that was the big thing. Like, that's how you were able to turn around rounds quick and, not let the bad holes keep bleeding out. And then it just stemmed to when I moved down to Rancho Santa Fe to the Crosby. I worked there for a while. I'm always in debt to the Crosby, and they have been so good to me. They offered me an honorary membership after I stopped working there
beautiful.
to play.
Wow.
When I started to play full-time golf, some of the members started sponsoring me, so I'm going to be forever in debt to them. Once I moved down there, being able to play with a lot better players and picking their brains on what they do, and then being able to dissect what they do, how that will apply to me, use that to what makes sense to me, like just playing with better players, I would say. When I turned pro too, playing the mini tours, there's so many good players out there that are way older than I am, just picking their brains, became friends with them. One of my good buddies named Jack in the Rancho Santa Fe area, he ended up introducing me to Phil Mickelson, who's been incredible to me.
Oh, yeah, I know. Phil.
Yeah. I mean, yeah, Phil, yeah.
These
sure.
last few years.
Wait, he's a righty. Oh, no, he's a left. Oh, yeah.
Yeah, best lefty
Oh,
ever.
that Phil. That Phil.
Yeah, oh, that Phil, sorry.
He has been so huge to me as far as just allowing me to play in those games, and learning from him, being able to pick his brain a little bit. He got me ready for Q school when I got through. Just working on wedges and asking questions, trying something, and he's been a huge part in my success as far as short game management, how to think, confidence, all that stuff. So it stemmed from Jack introducing me, and then also a guy that I used to play with a lot too, and he recently just moved to Hawaii, but Dean Wilson, he played on tour a long time.
Dean's man.
Yeah. Great guy, does so much stuff well in the game. It's unbelievable. Just so fundamentally sound, and picking his brain a lot was that got me to the next level, and and keeping those relationships, bouncing stuff off of them, that's been huge. And then being able to put it in play is actually what kind of you get the feedback and know what works or what doesn't. So.
Do you see like the lineage of like who we have coaching us?
No,
right
for
now?
sure. I mean,
feel like
it makes a difference, dude. It
And
makes
you guys-
a difference, yeah.
Huge.
Like-
I mean, it's
Yeah.
not all just from me. It's
Yeah.
it's from everyone else, and yeah. But yes.
we have no excuse to like not be
No,
good
but it's
now.
like, dude, I didn't know any of this at all.
Yeah.
Like, at
that's
all.
what
Like,
know.
it's simple as that. It's like, he's such a calm, chill guy. You get along with him.
I'm pretty much gonna rip a promo for him right now. So he's obviously at Arroyo, Trabuco.
Yeah.
So if you want to get your golf game in check by someone who's done it at the highest level with all these other really great players, I would hit up Chad at Arroyo, Trabuco. I'm just saying.
Have you ever bet against Phil?
Yeah, throwing some money out there. Like
Love that.
that's what makes professional golf, like, for us to feel something.
Oh, yeah.
you know,
Yeah.
in matches. Like if we just went out there and played 18 holes with nothing on like money to him and me are different views,
sure.
obviously. But if we just went out there and played 18 holes, are we really like testing ourselves?
No.
Not really.
Yeah.
Like, I don't care if it's a match play event, and it will feel more to me if I beat him. If he beat me, like
Isn't that going to
cares?
feel anything?
Like,
Yeah.
So there needs to be something on the line. And for him, what was nice about him, the first line he said, he's like, Chad, we can play for whatever you want. $5 or as much as you want. Like, it's doesn't matter. Like, he just wants to take that $5 from me. And that's all. I mean, all we played for, I think, was like, $100 or something like that. But,
Dang, that's amazing.
He's not in it for, to take
Yeah.
broke,
Yeah.
He just wants to be able
The
to
thrill,
take
that
at
thing
least
you get,
there's a trophy
that
at the
shit
end
you
of
get
it.
in your
Yeah.
stomach.
Yeah.
For sure.
So he keeps it really, really modest, and it's nice because he invites a lot of young players. He helps out a lot of young players that are not even part of what you hear. Like, he helps so many people out. It's unbelievable.
That's amazing.
There's like
That's awesome.
a handful of guys just in that area who's helped out that you won't even hear about. Like, it's not, he doesn't want the exposure for it. He just likes helping people get better at the game. Period.
That's sick.
That's amazing.
Yeah.
So I guess we're helping our viewers now. Should you get lessons first, get fit first, or the opposite way? Should you just go play, then lessons, then fit? Or do you think lessons right away? Or what do you think like the process is of that?
Like, as far as like somebody just getting into golf.
I would say they've been doing it for a minute.
They
been
found their
playing,
swing.
They
They found their swing.
They can
Yeah.
get it around. They've been playing for like a year and a half or something like that.
Year and a half. It depends on how frustrated you are with the game. That kind of starts.
That's a great. That's a great
If you're
one
like,
right
man,
there.
I am so frustrated, I would suggest lessons first for sure.
Okay.
I would actually always suggest lessons first before fit. Even if you go get fit, you go get a lesson, your swing will probably change a little bit, I assume, if you've been playing for a year and a half, that those fitted clubs are not going to do you much good after you change your swing. I would like to suggest that once you get lessons and you're down that right path, and it's like the instructor will tell you, it's like, oh, I think it's time for you to get fit.
Got you,
It's
okay.
like, but usually I like to say you should build a foundation in your swing first, something that you're going to be working on, at least some of those patterns that you're going to be working on, and then get fit to that.
Okay.
Instead of getting fit first, go get lessons, your swing changes, then boom. I mean, unless you want to keep spending money.
No, that's
Gotcha.
what we're here for. Like,
Yeah.
for this channel, our target is for those good
Yes,
golfers.
for them to
but
spend
it's
money.
all-
No, just
we're
kidding.
trying to save money coming around little ways.
Yeah,
It's like, as
sure.
a beginning golfer, we've both been put in those scenarios without knowing people, that you go to your golf marts and they're
We
like,
get so lost.
you need this is this, and we're like, wait, what is that?
Yeah.
Like, we don't know. And that's coming from your knowledge and your background. It's like, for them to hear that from you, it's a little weight off your shoulders. It's like,
For sure. Yeah, I think I would suggest anyone like a year in, they just get the complete set to start out.
yeah, that's great. Yeah,
Get the
see?
complete
Yeah,
set.
there we go.
Get
Yeah.
it, and then get lessons with that complete set. That instructor will tell you it's time to move on from these clubs. Like, he will let you know.
A good instructor will tell you.
This
know
Good
is
that.
so
instructor,
good
good
right
instructor will
here
let
to
you know that.
like.
Exactly.
This
Like,
is so good.
once you build that foundation, just for instance, if I grab a complete set, I will do probably just fine.
What did we talk about last
Because I can
episode?
figure
Yeah.
it out
Golf.
because I
Exactly.
understand the golf swing.
You're a good
Yeah.
golfer. You
But
understand.
if somebody, like a beginner, got fit, like, that's not going to change their game. If they have a swing that they still can't produce day in, day out, like, they need to go down a right path of instruction, practice that, get in a rhythm, and be able to repeat it, and then you get fit.
This is so good.
That's amazing. No, I mean, we're trying to talk about things like
But
that.
getting fit's huge,
Yeah, no.
Yeah.
for sure. But
At
there
the
is a
right
time
time,
and a place.
exactly. Yeah,
Yeah.
exactly.
But this provides, like, for them and for other people like watching or listening, is just like structure, because they're like, that's one thing I wish when I started in 2020 that there was, because I was like, what the fuck do we do?
Yeah,
like,
no.
I was like, I went into Roger Dunn asking the same questions. I was like, should I buy like separate clubs and put like a set together, or should I buy a package set? And there was just like no help.
Grab that Callaway Edge set. Go grab that starter set.
I
And
love the
you
Callaway
use
Edge
it.
set.
Yeah, you use it till you find that good instructor, and they tell you, hey, look, it's time.
Yeah.
And once that time, then you go to your local fitter or your local place to do whatever you got to do.
Absolutely.
So for your like beginner amateur, if they had to work on something for 30 days to 45 days, right? Because after 21 days, it's a habit, it creates whatever and whatnot. What would the best thing for them to work on is?
Everyone, it's always so fun to just grab the driver and whack the driver or something like that. But it's like, I think it's best to start with like a pitching wedge and short irons and really locked in on setup, posture, all that first before you start going and swinging. Because usually if your posture and setup is good, a lot of other stuff in your swing will fix itself. Typically, bad habits, they all start out by their posture is like really bad, where
like
they're not getting into their legs.
Shifts.
Yeah. No,
like they need a golf club by their waist.
Like that. I hate that. Right?
Usually, beginner golfers, they only use their arms to swing. Typically, instead of like getting into your legs with your posture, like getting into an athletic posture, being able to turn your waist and get a hip turn, use your big muscles to turn the club down instead of just throwing your hands down. Like all that comes from a good posture. Like it's good to have fun, but if you want to get really good, I would say start with posture, grip, obviously, and then from there you can build that foundation literally from the ground up, and then you can start getting into swing mechanics and stuff like that.
Love that.
That's what was crazy in the first lesson we had, was fixing like my posture and like where my weight was, and kept telling him, I was like, man, I'm so mad that I didn't like see him before Pebble, because I was like, I can't even stand looking at that swing anymore.
Now I look
I
like
got it around, but it was like, holy crap.
All the videos of me, I look like I'm speed skating to the left. I'm just this way. And now I feel like I'm humping backwards like this, bro, throwing ass, when that's supposed to be how your golf swing looks.
Yeah.
You know, it's crazy. It's
ass.
crazy. Like I'm just throwing ass backwards.
Yeah, there you go.
Yeah, it'll feel weird now.
Yeah.
Like whenever you put a swing change in, it should feel very weird. If it feels normal, that means like you're probably not doing it right. Like you need to feel uncomfortable first and keep being uncomfortable, and then eventually that'll be your new swing, like your new.
Love that.
It'll feel normal. That's why golf's so hard. It's like everyone wants to be like, oh, this feels easy. But it's like, no, you have to put in some hard work, bunch of hours for that swing to eventually be what you do every time.
What's the ratio, do you think, that beginners or even people who have been along with golf for a while, like how much time on the range, how much time on the course? Or is it like everybody's going to be so different on how that works for them?
Yeah, I mean, it depends on, like, there's so many guys that are different. They want to get, typically people forget about putting and chipping because it's just not as fun to practice. If you have 2 hours in a day to practice, an hour hitting balls, and then spend that next hour chipping and putting. Okay. And then as you get better with the swing, I think it transitions into more like half an hour hitting balls, hour and a half putting and chipping. Wow. If you want to get better at scores.
Ooh.
Like if you want to start scoring.
That was one of my questions. I literally just looked at it.
Really?
Yeah. That was amazing.
Like,
I mean, last episode we talked about, hey, what's the most important club in your bag? But what are your thoughts about the most important club in your bag?
Definitely the putter.
No, yeah. On the money.
Yeah.
I mean, I think most PGA, like professional golfers, they aim for like, I mean, it's hard to say with all the strokes gained stuff, that's a better stat, but like 28 putts or less.
That's amazing.
You know, and then that's when you're
on the front, or
yeah, I was gonna say, wait a minute.
But like 28 putts or less, you walk away, you probably are. You have no problem being mid 60s. Wow. You know, just the way that, because at my level, or like the level that most professional golfers are at, they all pretty much hit it very similar, and it's just about how they manage their misses a little bit and also their putting. Whoever's making the most putts, chipping it inside 6 feet instead of 10 feet, 12 feet. Because as you chip it farther and farther back, your percentages of making it go, you know,
lower
way
and lower.
Down.
Yeah.
So what I have a question for you, because this is something I struggle with. What do you think about? What should you think about? What, as a beginning golfer, I'm thinking, please don't lose this $5 golf ball.
Yeah.
I'm not thinking about anything else.
The less swing thoughts, the better, always.
Gotcha.
To put it in like a range, like when I'm playing in a tournament, I have a max of maybe one swing thought.
Gotcha.
1 to 2 at the very most. Usually it's very target oriented and I'm just swinging at the targets. I'd say beginners or like mediocre golfers, they need to get their swing thoughts down, but their swing thoughts should come before the shot is hit. I don't want you over the ball thinking of where to be in your swing. Like it needs to be, your swing thoughts need to be more like setup oriented. Compared to,
see, my swing thoughts, I'm over the ball. Don't hook this left, you fucking idiot. Don't hook this left. Please don't hook this left again.
Yeah.
Please, and I'll even say it out loud. And
I know.
like,
I tell him every time. I'm like, bro, what do you think's about to happen?
no, but that's the thing. It's like
high right.
Yeah,
Yeah,
high right.
high right,
But it's
yeah.
like that's the thing. It's golf is so mental as well. How big a mental game is it? You know,
Huge.
it's like you think that you speak it in existence. If I walk up there and say, okay, hit this one straight, you kind of speak it into existence. You know, it's
Yeah.
like I feel like with golf that's pretty true.
I would say, like, when I said whoever's putting or chipping the best, it's also whoever's mental game's the best. Whoever's thinking their way around the golf course the best is the main difference, actually. We didn't get into that, but that is huge because what you're doing is you're avoiding you going left. So it's going to slim chance you're going to hit a good shot. Because
Yeah.
you're going to either hook it left or you're going to push it high right, or you might get lucky and hit it straight.
Yeah,
But
I like
if
going
you
for
have
the
that
look.
avoidance, then it's like, then you're playing scared golf. You don't want to. You want to be playing scared. It's meant to be fun. You know?
Yeah.
You're not
Yeah.
supposed to play scared.
No, yeah, true. I play scared every time I tee up.
Yeah. Nah.
It's not a par 3. We're good.
Yeah, and that's where like you would see some of the good players playing their worst golf is that when they're playing kind of scared. They're playing avoidance. They're playing avoiding to their misses, and you got to just accept the misses and run with them. Like it's going to happen. No one's going to play perfect. But when you're swinging at the best, that's where your misses, you know kind of where they're going, and you're okay with them. I want you to just pick a spot out there and hit it there. There's times where it's like it could go a little left on you, but you're still going to be fine. Or it could go a little right, but you're not picturing that ball flight. I like picturing the ball flight. I don't like calling out a shot and saying, I'm going to cut it off this bunker and end it here. Professional golfers, they just focus on ending line and not start line. It's like, no, I want to end it there, obviously, but how I get there, that doesn't matter.
I like
I
that.
love that.
Yeah, I like
what I
that.
mean?
That's so free,
Yeah.
dude.
It's
So
like I just want that ball in that vicinity. It doesn't
Yes.
matter cut, draw,
Yeah.
thin,
Because-
high, whatever. Yeah.
As you get better, Scotty does this.
Yeah.
He will adjust on the downswing because he's so good and he knows his swing so well. If he's a little inside, it's like, oh, you save it. Or if it's like a little over the top, oh, you'll save it. Like they talk about it all the time, how they save the golf shot. That's him just focused on the ending line. It's not focused on start line. It's like him, like, oh, I'm gonna end it there. Oh man, this feels like I'm a little over the top. I'm gonna hang on to it a little bit. So it's like having that awareness in your swing first, and then it's the right thought and the right process to just focus on ending line. Playing with a bunch of guys that like are on tour every week, you kind of just bounce ideas off each other. You always helping out each other. I mean, unless you're in the same field that week, then it's a little different.
I was gonna say.
You can't share too much.
I
in
was
the
gonna
same
say.
week.
Well, having good people like around you, it seems like in golf,
Yeah.
works wonders. I mean, just
Especially when you're on the road so much.
Yeah,
like
yeah,
4
no.
weeks at a time, and you're like, if you do it solo and you don't hang out with people, that's so lonely. It's
for sure.
so it's like you got to find a good group. And
So, what's the wildest on the road story you have for us?
I usually keep, I keep it really clean. Like as far as like drinking and stuff, like say you miss the cut, you maybe go out at night.
Yeah.
But as far as like drinking that week, I stay away from that.
You ever miss a flight or like
Yeah.
you show up? Have you ever had to run to like the first tee?
No,
Like,
okay,
'cause
so
you were
this is a good
running
one
late?
for you. Corn Ferry status in 2024. I go over to Argentina because they have a qualifier for the Argentina Open over there, mainly for locals. But I
Okay.
saw that there's only 35 people in the field, and they're taking 8 spots.
Oh,
wow.
shoot!
So I was like, I'm going over there.
Yeah.
So I went over there, missed it by 1. The last guy booted me out of a playoff. I stay in Argentina because the Argentina Open's being played on Thursday. That was on, I think it was a Monday qualifier. So I stay there till Thursday. I end up going to the third alternate. So I hang out there until they tee off. The next week is Chile. I go home Thursday night, get home at my place by Friday night. I move from 15th alternate to third for Chile the next week, starting on Thursday. I'm like, I might have to turn around. I just got home, and I was like, if I move to second, and
you gotta go. Yeah.
This is Saturday. I think this is Saturday at this point. So I know, like, just from experience or asking people, if you're third alternate on Saturday, there's a very good chance you're in. Let alone, like, if you're first alternate, you need to be on site. So I book a flight Monday morning to go back to Chile. Land in Panama on my layover. Find out that I am now in the event. And this is now, I leave Monday afternoon. This is now Wednesday. Don't play practice round, obviously. I don't have time. It's Pro-Am. So I'm just practicing, getting adjusted again. And then I have to go play this tournament, my first Korn Ferry event of that year with status. Scramble, go find a caddy. I don't speak a lot of Spanish, so there's a big language barrier. He spoke no English, which is totally fine. They work very hard.
What?
Yeah.
Aquí.
I hire him. I shoot 4 under the first day. I'm like 20 something. I go to eat dinner, go to bed, wake up, deathly sick, like horribly sick.
Like food poisoning, or just like
poisoning,
from travel?
Like it almost felt like COVID.
Oh shit!
But it wasn't, because I got tested. But it wasn't COVID. It was just so much travel in such little time.
Your body just shut down. Yeah.
Body shut down, and all I had to do was shoot like 1 over, and I made the cut. I think I shot 2 over, missed it by 1. If I make the cut in that event, I get in the reshuffle, and then I play that whole year, or at least that next wave, 8 events on Korn Ferry without Mondays.
Damn.
Wow.
So that was probably the craziest travel story I had to do, or I experienced.
That must be a hard lifestyle too, though, because you just got to be on moment's notice. You got to go.
Yeah, I mean, a lot of people, they do have agents and managers, and especially kids out of college. But as a guy that I'm 29 years old, trying to do this on my own, first time having status, so it was a good learning experience for sure.
Wow.
My girlfriend helped out a bunch with that. She booked a lot of my travel and kind of set up all that stuff. So
Nice.
I mean, if it wasn't for her, I would probably be like been so lost.
Yeah, that's me too.
Yeah.
What did your if we go back to Farmers, what did your family and girlfriend think, like, when they found out? Like, were they just like, obviously they're freaking out, probably buzzing, but like, are they all there when you're playing?
Definitely, yeah. So I had probably 10 to 12 people watching my Monday qualifier or Tuesday qualifier.
Shit. Okay.
Just because it was at Bear Creek, it was I grew up like 15 minutes from there. I was playing so good leading up to that. I knew I was either going to get into one of those Korn Ferry events, because there was Mondays around that time, or playing the Farmers. I knew one of them was going to happen, and I got off to a great start and like I shot 7 under. And what was nice is that I knew I needed to make birdie on 18 to get in. I had an eagle putt and 2 putted just to tap in.
Oh,
and
wow.
when I was tapping in, I already had like tears in my eyes. Like,
wow.
That was my first PGA Tour event I ever went to with my dad.
That's so cool.
And now that I live down there in Encinitas, like,
and now you're gonna play in it.
And then my girlfriend grew up in San Diego, and she went there every year. Like, that's something we did together every year. And then now it's like I'm playing in it. Like,
that's so cool.
So my brother showed up. My brother one of my brothers watching. My other brother showed up as we're walking off 18 because he was at work. And then we ended up having a beer, like I said, and then I just busted my ass down there. But to me, driving up to that event, it still felt like I was going as a fan. Like, it didn't sink in that I was playing until I started hitting balls on the range.
Wow.
And then I was like, all right, we got to snap it. Like, after everything's done, we got to, get locked in here.
That's pretty sick.
And then, so it was, didn't really hit me until I got on the range, because, player parking's a little different.
Dude, that story's just cool because, like, obviously you did it all as your dad. Like, I can only imagine how your dad felt, dude.
Oh, my dad was sick. Yeah, he was on the range with me. Like, he has a hard time walking the course, so he would just be like hanging around, and then he would just kind of get updates like around the clubhouse. I saw him after 9, like stuff like that. And then he would go in the holes like on North, where it's like 13 tees right there. Like,
that's so cool.
All those holes.
So that's so cool.
It was a lot. And then a lot of the Crosby members came out and watched. So that was probably definitely the most people I ever played in front of. But there was a sense of, I was super comfortable, which was very inspiring.
That's awesome.
That's so cool.
Like, it probably helps birding the first hole, but I just felt so comfortable that I never felt like, man, I can't do this, It was like, no, I need to get back in here.
When you roll up there, are you with anybody? Like, do you, like, Finau by you, Rose by you, is any of the other guys? Like, did you ever feel like, not starstruck, but were you just like, I'm literally warming up next to this guy?
Not really. I was warming up next to Rose. It's funny you mentioned that. What Block did calmed me down a lot. But then the first person I saw when I was walking in the locker room was Sahith Theegala.
Oh, yeah.
And we played against each other a little bit on the mini tours, like during COVID, when and then we also Mondayed into a Corn Ferry event together in Vegas. He saw me first from behind, and he like just gave me like a little semi hug. He's like, "Man, fucking great playing yesterday. Like, let's go." Like, so like something like that.
Dude,
right away.
that's sick.
It calms you down. It's like, oh, I'm meant to be here. I'm good. Like, I got this. Yeah.
There's so many of those good guys out there. He's one of them for sure. Rico Hoey, I had breakfast with him every day. Like, went to dinner with him. Like, he was a big part in making me calm down. It's like, no, you belong here. Like, you belong here. So it's like them telling me that just kind of made it to where I'm just playing against, you know, everyone, like, normal golf tournament.
That's so cool.
I think if it wasn't for those guys, I would be like, man, what am I doing? Like, I don't know anyone out here. But no, it's like I played enough to where I know a lot of guys out there.
Around. Yeah.
Like, and they know me. It's not like we chat all the time, but it's like there's a respect thing there as far as like I definitely respect what they did, but they maybe have a tiny respect of what, you know, when we played against each other, how I acted, or you know, playing with them and something like that. That always goes a long way. You never know. I'm not giving up on it for sure. Obviously, I'm going through PGA program at the moment. Try to have a little different avenue maybe to playing on tour more often, but I'm still going to try to enter into Q school every year. Still do it that way. But now I'm like getting a little hungry to get back out there again for sure.
So I would say if you want lessons with Chad, you better hurry up and get down here because we may lose him soon.
My goal is like, obviously it's like sponsors are a huge thing in golf. So it's like, that's kind of the main reason why I stopped playing, is that it was just getting so tough financially on everything. I mean, now I'm 31 years old. So it's like, that was the main reason why I stopped.
So speaking about playing, you just said playing. What's your favorite course to play?
Ooh.
Or give me your top three courses.
Like to play,
like whatever that you've played.
That I have played?
Yes.
I mean, Pebble's that one. I just did that trip with my dad and my two brothers this last year. That was incredible. It's because Pebble, I thought it was a good golf course.
Yeah.
Yeah, Evan, we played Pebble, you know.
You want high fives? You know what I'm saying? Have you played Reedy Creek? Yeah, try Reedy Creek.
Reedy Creek's a good one.
I don't know what that is.
Gaza Ranch up in Idaho is fantastic. It's a discovery property up there in Coeur d'Alene, Idaho. I mean, Ranch Santa Fe Golf Club.
Yeah.
It's fantastic.
Yeah, RSM, yeah. When we play, like, we bet, it's like, we'll say we're betting, and at the end, we're like, nah, we're good. Like, it's like, no, I want to pay you. It's like, no. It's like, no, we're good. I just want to let you know I beat you. Like, you know, it's like,
there was like athlete. 6 times where I didn't want to take money from Evan. I just felt so bad. I was like, dude.
Wait until my new coach fixes my driver, and then we'll go from there.
He's on the right track.
Yeah, we're on the right track. Got to stop speed skating.
Your new coach is my coach, okay? Just remember that. Dude, it was great to have you on the podcast. I'm glad people could hear your story and just like all the stuff I keep talking about you to everybody. I'm like, no, you guys got to meet him. You guys got to hear this. You guys got to see this. And now it's like, now you get to see.
No, dude, honestly, like this episode, hopefully for y'all too, it really opened my eyes on like another step of things. Like you grow, but now hearing it from you, it's like every little thing I can implement into my game or you can implement into your game just from one person talking. You've got the knowledge shared to you, and now you're trying to do it to everyone else.
For sure.
And that's beautiful.
I'm still trying to become a good instructor. I wouldn't say I'm a great instructor or anything like that. There's so many great instructors out there, but I know what works under pressure, and I'm not trying to teach people to swing it like me, like use their strengths and capabilities and put it in play, but also have it to where it's super repeatable for them.
So what Chad's trying to say is I'm the best one, pretty much is what he just said right there. Is we just take that statement. So I'm the best one. So that's all I heard from that. But what'd you get from that?
I got that Q shit. Give me like a month of Chad. It's going to be, Ras. My Venmo's going to look like this. But it's all good. It's all good.
Chad, just make sure he doesn't beat me, okay? Just make sure.
No, but Arroyo, shout out to Arroyo again. Like, the course is beautiful.
Course is awesome.
Can't see behind you. Look at this. It's absolutely amazing.
That's
the
17
range.
18 there.
Yeah, the range, the facilities, the green, the practice green. Phenomenal. And that's like 70 yards of like pure greens.
Anything else you want to put in, Chad?
It was great. Thanks for having me.
Your social security number, anything?
Yeah, I'll hold that one.
You guys, thanks for watching. Share, like, subscribe, do all the things. Make sure you follow Chad. His socials will be linked below. And then if you are looking for a coach in the Orange County area, come check out Chad. He'll be here at Arroyo.
No, I just want to thank Chad again for being on the channel. It was absolutely amazing sharing the knowledge. And thank you again to Arroyo, and subscribe to the channel. Thank you.
You're supposed to say have a good day. You always say have a good day.
Have a good day.
I always give him shit.
Have a good day.
I'm always like,
it's
have
cold,
a good day.
Shit. I'm out here like this right now. Like, I'm squirming, dog.
Yeah, guys, have a good day.